Hey YouTube, this will be, excuse me, this will be my first video um, regarding my pregnancy. Me and my husband, sorry, I'm over here, my husband and I found out that we were pregnant Christmas Eve. And I just went to the doctor on the 9th. And I am due in August 24th of 2018. So, let me back up 2 years. I have a 2-year-old. He is my everything. I couldn't imagine going a day without him. He is just a burst of energy, my stress reliever and my stress, He was born at 34 weeks. So this is what happened. I found out I was pregnant with him. It was hot. Sorry. I be getting hot. I don't remember getting hot with my son. It's crazy. So I found out I was pregnant with him. So maybe around 18 weeks, 16 weeks, something like that. My doctor discovered that my cervix was shortening and that I was dilating. So of course I was told to see a specialist, went to the specialist, and he basically told me that, the bigger the baby gets, the more it weighs. Oh, excuse my nail, my one nail. The more it weighs down on the cervix, and it's causing it to open, and it's causing me to dilate. So, they gave me, sorry, my leg is bright. They gave me one steroid shot and then put me on bed rest. Because my doctor diagnosed it so late, they wasn't able to do the cerclage, and I didn't even get approved for the cerclage because that's my first pregnancy, my first preterm pregnancy. Didn't really have any history of miscarriages or anything like that, so I didn't get approved for it. So at home I was 32 weeks. Was I 32 weeks? Yeah, I was 32 weeks. I was at home and my water started leaking. It didn't break. I didn't go into labor. They called it a ruptured membrane. So I got admitted to the hospital. I stayed in the hospital here in Texas. I went to Texas Women's Hospital. I stayed in the hospital for 2 weeks. And then I had him the day I turned 34 weeks. He came out 4 pounds and 9 ounces at 34 weeks. So he was really on the bigger side for a preemie. But he still had to stay in the NICU for a month, because he didn't develop everything within those last 2 weeks. I think they said the 36 weeks would be full term. So it was just a few milestones that he didn't get, which was like the sucking, scent to suck. They had to feed him through the feeding tube, and he had to keep his body temperature regulated. Other than that, he was fine. He was eating. He wasn't any on a breathing machine or anything. He didn't have to get any surgeries or nothing like that. So thank God for that, you know. And he's healthy. He's a healthy 2-year-old. He's a big healthy 2-year-old now, with no problems. He doesn't have any problems at all. The only thing he does getting, you know, kids now, the RSV, you know, type with the asthma. When he gets a cold, he gets a cold. He has to get on breathing treatment, albuterol. But other than that, there's nothing's wrong with him at all. Nothing. And so, like I said, I am expecting again. I'm doing August. And my son, he was supposed to be born January 4th, but he came November 23rd. He's supposed to be born January 4th of 2016. And he came November 23rd, 2015. So he was early. He was almost 2 months early. Give or take a month and a half early, something like that. But yes, my estimated due date now is August 24th. I know that I'm not gonna make it to August 24th, but as long as I can make it majority of the way, like the beginning of August, it's fine by me. So I went to the doctor Monday, Tuesday. I went to doctor Tuesday. I'm 7 weeks. Well, I was 7 weeks and 4 days when I went to the doctor Tuesday. I'm 8 weeks today. I'm at 8 weeks today. And he basically gave me a transvaginal ultrasound, checked my, you know, womb, cervix, or whatever. He does have my previous history. Everything explained to him, you know, everything that happened. And he basically told me that at 13 weeks, which is in a few weeks, like in less than 4, maybe a month away or whatever, he told me at 13 weeks I'll be getting a cerclage put in, the thing that they were trying to prove me for with my son, but I wasn't able to get. So he told me at 13 weeks I'll be getting a cervical cerclage. And then starting at 16 weeks, I will be getting a progesterone shot every week up until I have him. And he says that he will take the cerclage out at 36 weeks. And at that time, you know, once he takes it out, at that time I can go into labor whenever. So I'm nervous and I'm excited about it at the same time because I didn't make it to 36 weeks with my son. So, like I explained to my husband, whatever we got to do to keep this baby in as long as we can is what we're going to do. You know what I mean? I'm not so much worried about anything else but having a healthy baby. We want a little girl. In my heart, I feel like it's a little girl, but if it's not, I'm not. You know, it's as long as I have a healthy baby, and we do everything we can to ensure that, then I'm totally okay with it. Like I said, I'm nervous and I'm excited about it because I want to make it as long as I can, but in the same sense, I've never really had any surgeries, major surgeries or anything like that, so I'm kind of nervous about it. So I've been YouTubing like crazy. I've been YouTubing cerclages like crazy, watching other moms, you know, experiences and everything about the cerclage. Hopefully it'll be okay. The doctor just prescribed me some medicine because I was having horrible morning sickness. And I don't remember having that much morning sickness with my son in the beginning. I just don't remember. But like it's to the point where I'm not really eating, I'm not really drinking because everything comes up. I went to the OR and they told me I was dehydrated, and they gave me like some nausea pills to put up under my tongue. That didn't help. So when I went to my doctor Tuesday, I let him know, and he prescribed me he prescribed me this medicine called Dicelix, Dicelogist. And he said it's supposed to take away that nausea and kind of sort of take the edge off so I can eat and everything. And that's really about it. I've just been YouTubing like crazy, trying to see if anybody else is going crazy like me. You know, just this on my mind. I have a 2-year-old. I've been sick. I've been down. So my husband been taking care of him for me. And I'm just like, I need to get up and move around. But my body's like, no, lay down, you know. And I seen a few moms on here who got the cerclage and then they ended up opening up. I'm just really nervous about it. So if any moms out there can kind of, have a similar experience, if you've already had it, and or if you're getting it and you know a little bit more about it than I do, please feel free to comment below, and you can email me, or we can talk on the comments, because I really don't know what to expect right now. This is not my first pregnancy, but it's my first pregnancy like this, so I really don't know what to expect at the moment. And my face is just like, I have a dry nose, but it's just so red right here. And I told my husband, I've been putting cortisone right here. It's like drier than usual. My face is drier than usual. With my son, I had beautiful skin. My hair was growing. Hair was getting fuller and everything. I don't know. But yeah. Like I said, if anybody have any similar experiences or any tips for me getting a cerclage and the progesterone shots, feel free to hit me up, comment below, give me a shout out, or whatever. Let me know that you watched the video and you have just some tips for me or whatever. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys.